What do you think about pizza?
I think pizza, listen, I'm not going to say it's bad, but I do think it is overrated.
Wow. For people listening at home, you can't see this, but she is
I'm like
Heiling Hitler. Our first guest just directed her first. She's incredibly funny, Chelsea Peretti. I blew the intro. Why am I doing wordplay? I was trying to do wordplay. Hi. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So,
Yes.
you just directed your first feature,
Yeah.
and it's called First Time Female Director.
Crazy, right?
What's it like directing your first feature?
You know what? It actually really was fun. I know everyone lies when they do press, and actors are just always lying at all times.
All the time.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
They're
They're always so full of shit.
Yeah. No, I was just talking backstage with your other guest, and I was saying I think any A-list actor has to be certifiably insane.
Yeah. No, they are.
Your
They are. Oh.
audience didn't like that. They're like, we like our A-listers.
No. Yeah, no. Timothy Chalamet is very normal.
Yeah.
That's a normal person with those bones. Are you kidding me? You don't come out with that bone structure and then be normal. You can't go to a CPK.
Have you seen his early videos online? Pretty normal.
Pretty normal.
Pretty
Pretty normal.
Yeah. Do people ever that you're? Well, actually, I don't know your love status. But do people ever be like, write me a speech?
Like romantically?
Yeah. I feel like if I was
I'm sorry. I'm truly just trying to understand.
Yeah.
Just give me a little bit more about where this is happening.
I just would think if you're on the dating scene and you're known to be this great speechwriter, it would be so hot to write a speech for someone that
Yeah. Like ask not what your butt can do for me.
Yeah.
That kind of a thing.
That's eloquent. Yeah.
Ask what
is that a
I can
discarded
do
Obama
for your butt.
speech?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was they're always like, oh, you need a race speech for this, or he race speech for butts.
Yeah. Does he listen to this?
I hope not. I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does. And he comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, he reviews every episode.
That's cool. That makes me feel so excited right now.
Now, you also like to cook.
I do love cooking.
But you also have, I would say, some surprising positions on food itself.
Yeah, I do talk about food a lot on my podcast, and we do these things called food tests where I ask callers, I have a call-in podcast, and I ask callers I say a food, I ask them if it's good or bad, and then I tell them if they're right or wrong. Because, the Oscars, it's art is objectively, some art is better than others,
100%.
and food, objectively, some is better than others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time for a segment we're calling A Real Pizza Work.
Oh, I love that.
Here's how I'm going to ask you about certain foods, and you're just going to tell us what you feel about them.
Okay.
Frosting.
Hate.
Really?
You see?
So, say more about that.
Well, I just think people overdo it.
That's right.
It's like eating butter, I don't know, sweet butter.
You're saying that weird. It's like eating butter, but sweet butter.
What, that sounds good to you?
Yeah.
I just think the texture of cake is so soft and so appealing, and then frosting just kind of, it's literally gumming up the works. I like a little bit.
Yeah.
But people put an inch thick and it's really hard.
Inch thick and hard. Their ears are burning.
Now I'm talking your language. Yeah.
I agree. I like frosting. But I agree that it's mostly.
Wait, I did not say I like frosting. Now that's politics. That's politics.
Sorry.
You're right, Chelsea. Frosting's great. I'm like, what?
No, but there's often way too much of it. Is the point I was making?
It's a portion.
A little bit. It's like aesthetically, it wants more, but the taste you want less.
Yeah.
Soup.
I don't like soup very much. Now there's some soups I like. I like gazpacho. I like a number of Korean soups are good.
Oh.
But just a lot of like soup. It's just the same texture. Now this picture it's misleading because it's got a lot of textures going on. But a lot of soups are just the same bite over and over.
Right. That's talking about broth. You're saying you don't like broth.
I love how earnest you're being.
I'm just saying, if what you're saying is you don't like soup because this isn't soup because this has stuff in it.
Yeah.
I think, to my mind,
wow,
it is soup.
I've
It's
never
soup.
really been defeated like this. This is one to think about. All it took was a photo, and I'm flummoxed. Yeah.
What do you think about chowder?
Now chowder, I can't say like I'm a crazed chowder head. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's not like it's not gonna be my go-to.
Yeah. Sometimes they'll sneak a ham in there, and you think, I didn't need ham in this.
I didn't need much of it. I'll eat that like once a year, maybe.
The thing I feel about soup
Yeah.
is this.
Yeah. Bring it home.
Here's how I feel about soup. It is not for me a meal.
Okay.
Which
Hold
means-
on. Let me unpack that sentence. It was like a maze.
I'm never saying, oh, you know what I want to eat between lunch and the morning? Soup. I always want something else. I want something more. You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure you wrote speeches for Obama?
Yeah. You want to know something funny?
Yes.
When they were hiring one more speechwriter to work for President Obama,
Yeah.
my co-founder of Crooked, Jon Favreau, was hiring. He was the chief speechwriter for
I
President
used
Obama.
to date him.
Right.
Just kidding. I'm kidding.
But
I just wanted to see what you would say.
I was like, what am I?
You
am
looked
I-
shocked.
I was like,
Yeah.
what I actually went to was, oh no, are you another person who thinks Jon Favreau from Iron Man is the same as the Because that'll happen.
Listen, for me, he's Jon Favreau from Dinner for Five.
Right.
Anyone?
Right.
No one's seen it.
People love Dinner for Five. It was like
Dinner for
Hey, honestly, I was at that table. It was a Dinner for Six because I'm watching and having a great time.
Now you're talking.
Because I'm eating on my couch, having a
Now
blast.
You just came alive.
That's right.
Have you ever said that before?
No.
Wow.
But the
Wow.
point I was going to make is only this. When John was hiring one more speechwriter, somebody called him and said, you should not hire Jon Lovett. That's me.
Whoa.
Because he's really hit or miss. Sometimes he'll write something really, really great.
Yeah.
But sometimes he'll send something you're going to have to really kind of fix basically from scratch.
Yeah.
And John, to his credit, said, well, I can fix something bad, but if I get something really great, that's valuable. So it didn't have the intended effect. But the point is, I think you're getting the part the fixing part.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I'm giving off right now. I'm giving off the vibe that says
No, I'm
I can't.
getting it all. It's a
I'm worried about
smorgasbord.
what this Word document's going to be when I open it. What do you think about pizza?
I think pizza, listen, I'm not going to say it's bad, but I do think it is overrated.
Wow. For people listening at home, you can't see this, but she is
I'm like
Heiling Hitler. So that's why people react to that way. To a completely fine food opinion, she's doing a Nazi salute. That's why everyone gasps. Just for people at home.
Yeah, the two are kind of linked for me.
But you think it's overrated?
Yeah, if I could choose, like if I was sitting down and I could have pizza or pasta, I would always choose pasta.
Oh, interesting.
Now, anyone turning their feelings around?
So
No, wow, she shakes her head no. She says no.
So you know that poster that says like a bad day at the golf course is better than a good day at work?
I don't think I hang out in the same places as you.
You know that, but you know the poster.
No, I literally don't.
It's a poster and it says a bad day on the golf course is better than a good day at work.
Okay.
That's pizza for me. Pizza's the golf course.
Like normcore.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh no, you love pizza.
I just think that bad pizza is still good to me. it's hard to. You can ruin pasta. You can get pasta and be like, no, thank you.
You can ruin pizza, trust me. You can. The acidity of the sauce, the cheese not fully melted, like the crust super puffy, and you're tuning me out.
No, I'm thinking about it. I'm internalizing
okay.
it. I'm internalizing it. I'm also trying to think of other questions about your movie.
Oh, no. I mean, listen, don't feel any pressure.
And then what if the actor does something you're like, that was terrible?
Truly, honestly, my cast is so good. They were making great choices. I don't know. I'm trying to think if anyone was ever terrible. You get enough takes that you're going to, give them an exciting different direction to go.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You directed your husband in the movie?
Yes, briefly.
Briefly?
Yes, yeah.
Do you give him any tough feedback? Any tough notes? Do you have to pull him aside and say, like, you're bringing nothing to this.
Yeah.
Your eyes are fucking dead.
Yeah.
You're
a million miles away, man. Get right in his face, like an inch from his face. Hey, where are you? You're gone, man. And I smack him around and stuff, and people are like, whoa, this marriage is weird.
The movie, which I loved.
Thank you so much.
It's called First Time Female Director.
Yeah.
Chelsea Peretti, the one and only. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh my gosh, thanks for having me.
That was so great. Chelsea Peretti, everybody.